Hello. Is it? Hello. Okay. Geshe Gelek has arrived.
Well, please turn to page 35 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll start with the Seven Limb Prayer. Gosum gu pe gone chatselo nge sham yi tu cherti malubul to mene saditun tam che shak kepa ge wa nam la je yirang korwa matam bardu le june dola cherki kolo korwa dang da shengen nam jan chu chen pono. Again, then on 97, 98, the short mandala offering. Okay. Saji perki shuxing metog tamri rablinji ni degen padi sangye jingdu mikte ua idokun namdak shing la che pashog. It's not good. I can't see the screen. Oh, it's moved on the screen. You can see it? Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. I can't see it. Oh, okay, thank you. Jetsu Lama Dampa Kenam Kichur Kukala Kensei Chujin Chig Chitar Tsampe Tu Shetsima La Jab Gercherki Char Pawab Tu Sir Idam Guru Ratamandala Kamiryatayami.
Sanje chöda soje chona la chanju pano. Dagi chushin jebe sonam je la minje. Sanje chöda soje chona la chanju pano. Dagi chushin jebe sonam je la minje. Sanje chöda soje chona la chanju pano. Dagi chushin jebe sonam je Lada lame mina miya je ombodo jaji lazo chuje chono chongwa cheba nama sanje sura ramdo shi. Debe je wante dashi je tampe chunye chinde deshi je namala yeke dhamma dhanni shi kiti kodo dhammi yeke dhamma dhawa kunjira na chida tamche ke dhamma ke chute to kange tu zenye sune tawa tamche mampe shi tampe chunye denze ma kodam te la chao Good evening. Good evening. start with meditations. Please visualize space before you or center of your heart. Meaning, when I say heart, it doesn't mean physical heart. I mean like the heart chakra, between chest. It doesn't mean like physical heart. Or you can visualize there. Thin, bright circle. And please try to place all your mental attentions into the center of the circle. With very comfortably place all your attentions into the center of the circle. Limited force, not too much, not too little, you decide. The center, that's the center of the consciousness, or your thought, or mind, awareness. During the meditations, if thoughts rise, see them as like shooting star. Recognize them, don't follow, then rise, then disappear into the circle. After a few minutes later, if your thoughts start to wander, the primary thought, being aware of the center of the circle, that awareness start to get wander. So then make the circle more visible. But don't need to worry about the circle. Only make it more visible when primary consciousness, awareness is being aware. Center of the circle, it did start to wander, then make that circle a little bit more visible. Bring it back into the circle. The best way to do this meditation is no expectations, no worries, no concern. How to look at the center of the circle. There's nothing to find, nothing to see, nothing to analyze, nothing to judge, nothing to judge. Look at the center of the circle like child looking at things. No story, no opinions, no judgmental. See as it is. So now, if it's possible, so that today probably I'm going to complete the meditations. So now slowly, that center of the consciousness become small white dot. The center of the consciousness now become visible, small white dot. It become bigger, powerful. Size of the bird egg, then pause there. The small white dot in the center of the circle. Now it becomes more visible, like small white dot. then become slowly become powerful, bigger size of the bird egg. Then pause there. So now slowly, the light emit from that light, which is no different than your consciousness, primordial consciousness. Then light emit from there. Powerful light emit, irradiate or emit from there. You reach each and every breathing living being, purify, sicknesses, spirit harm, all the negative karma, completely purify. Then of course your physical difficulties, mental difficulties, all of them completely purify. After that, the very powerful, bright, white light transform into all kinds of offerings in front of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattva. Dhaka, Dakini, Dharma protectors. Incredible offerings, shape-wise, color-wise, taste, smell, all of that. Then slowly gather all the qualities of those holy beings, body, spirit, mind, into the light, absorb into the light, the bright white light. Eventually dissolve that into the center of the consciousness. Which is light, size of bird egg. All this quality dissolve into that light. And get smaller, 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 all the way to small dots. Now your heart is completely blessed and filled with the bliss. Pause there a little while. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now finished. Meditation is done. Hopefully by then, so then the meditation become like your whole, like I say, structure of the consciousness, awareness or thought become like still clear water. Okay? All the dust settle into the bottom. Then see center of the awareness and the dust completely separated. So then from there, then you can do meditation on shunyata, or like analyzing the nature of self, from from there. So then separate set of consciousness, awareness. But you are in the meditations, that your meditation becomes still clear water. Separate set of awareness, like a small fish moving under the water without disturbing the water, meaning that awareness does not interference with your meditations. So then that small fish is like symbolize a separate set of awareness. Then that awareness and analyze the nature of self. The self that are meditating, doing this meditation, that analyze the nature of the self. What are we trying to achieve? Hoping to experience ultimate nature. Totally different than conventional nature. Ultimate nature, totally different than conventional natures. Trying to access that, or trying to experience, and trying to get a glimpse of taste. Then eventually the understanding, that wisdom will be generated. That wisdom sees there's no difference between absence and present, means same thing. Absence and present, same thing. Because of absence, there's a present. Because of present, there's absence. Right now, for many different reasons, not able to see absence and present is the one. It's very much feels like completely, totally two different things, but ultimately it's the same thing. Absence, interdependence, same thing. Absence does not interfere. Interference or absence does not interfere with absence does not interfere or become obscure, does become obscure for interdependence. Interdependence, conventional reality, nothing more, nothing less. That's what it is, interdependence. Conventional reality does not interfere with ultimate nature. Ultimate nature doesn't interfere with conventional nature, meaning same thing. Dong, absence. Dong, absence. This room is absence of elephant. There's no elephant. It's called absence, correct? Absence of elephant. The room absence, that's absence. No. Tong, absence. Nang tong, nang. All this seeing things, nang, tong, absence. Ultimately, same thing. So I asked Jill when she's driving me home. I asked Jill, is 0, 0, 0, 0? Is that absent or present? Is 0 absence or present? Sorry, I'm driving all of you into nuts here. Doing nothing good. 나왜 동바 머리지 동배 나와 미고 동다 땡주 된직도 람사테스 무수죠. Very end of the Mahamudra teachings. That's how Mahamudra teaching ended. 나왜 동바 머리지. 나왜 동바 머리지. Interdependent doesn't interfere with absence. 나왜 동바 머리지. 동배 나와 미고 봐서. Absence doesn't negate present. Present does not negate absence. Meaning absence, present, same thing. Now, these are same thing. That is the noble path. That is the noble path. That knowledge is the noble path. That understanding is the noble path. That experience is the noble. That experiencing that is noble. Understanding that is noble. The knowledge, that's the path that liberates you from samsara and also leads you all the way to enlightenment. So during this meditation, the early part of meditation, during that meditation, then after that, analyzing the ultimate nature of self, then when you come out of the meditations, then everything that you hear, see, everything, tadakomne tsotruk, 6 senses, 5, ear, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, 6 mental consciousness. Whatever appears, whether that's like good, bad, neutral, whatever that appears in front of these 6 senses, whenever the 6 senses correspond with those 5 objects, no immediate reaction is there. Immediate reaction is gone, long before gone. There will be no immediate reactions. What happens when you come out of this meeting? What happens? You take your time, you do thorough analysis. Thorough analysis. Why you do that? Get to the fact. Get to the fact. Why you do that? Because there's so much been projected that obscure you to see the fact. Or that projection drives you crazy, makes you miserable, makes you create all sort of negative karma. To prevent that, you need to sit back, breathe, immediate reaction, reacting so fast that's gone. That's the result of meditation, that's gone. So then now what you do total analysis. To get to the 1%, 99% that's been projected. Try to get to the 1%. It's not best as 100%. There's no 100%, that's just 1%, and everything else is projected. So that's why we become so angry, jealous, judgmental, like scream, shout, all of that. That's why it happens. When you get to the 1%, no, all these are not necessary, not necessary. Teta komni tsochoki yudu nama jisha nangzo shimu tashi tang nezu jemba langi jas. Jemba literally means raw, meaning fact. When the physicians train new physicians, they bring to the body when they operate. What do you call that? That kind of teaching, what do you call? You could probably read a book. There's nothing to see. You can just read a book. Or there's a lung, there's here, there. When you open it, and then when you bring students to there, what do you call?
Apprentice.
Huh?
Apprentice.
Apprentice. Now you are not just hearing, now you actually are seeing. It's not just now, before you are taught. When you operate, the heart is here, there, so that's all you hear. Or maybe you read, you don't see. Now actually you are seeing. Huh?
It's like
That's more like learning.
Like hands-on learning? Hands-on, experiential?
When people say naked science, what that means? Science. Did you ever hear the word?
Maybe pure science.
So anyway, Jemba means raw. Now you are seeing raw. Now you are actually seeing it. It's very real. It's not like you get ideas when reading, okay, open here, there's heart, there's like the nerve, the wine. Now actually you are seeing it. Like, life experience. Life, now you're experiencing, Yeah. I'm not sure whatever word. So the raw means like that, raw. Like nezu jempa. Nezu means situation. So before you are not seeing like so but that's good one. Unfiltered. Nezu situation. Situation here, you are so angry, how you see that person that you are angry with, how you see that person when you are very angry. You are not seeing, you are seeing something that you projected. You are not seeing the how is it? You are not seeing the reality of that person. You are just seeing head to toe is just negative. That is projections. So why that happens? Quick reactions. meaning, not analyzing, not doing thorough analysis. Unfortunately, most of the time, all our suffering that related to the mind is driven by that. It's causing by mental projections. Mental projection is not caused by the situation. It's not just caused by the situation itself. It's caused by the projections that you project on that individual being. Teta kumni tsotu ki yudu nawa chishaya nangzu shimu tashida nizu jemba hangi chas. That one person with hang means without effort, it will be just experience like hangs in you just see that the total analysis in the end you just see that it doesn't require much effort. Hang means just you see like it's almost like that the raw situation is like almost like spontaneous. You just see just like that. No, sorry, no, I'm saying not just like that. You see anyway. So that's all I can say. That's the best I can say.
Is that like a knee-jerk reaction? There's no thought, there's no analysis, there's no bodhicitta, of course, just immediately responding without thought, and that's what we call knee-jerk reaction, perhaps?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. What do you say, Chittamatra? Am I driving everyone nuts?
Thank you. It's on? Geshe, I have a question. If you see the projection happening, but you stop it, then how can you understand the situation you're in? How do you know what to do next? How can you judge adequately what response you should give if you do not have a projection, if you stop it? How do you know what to do? Then you just feel completely confused and you don't know how to interpret what just happened.
You mean
Then
like
how do you know what is the next thing to do without the projection? Because you can see the projection going out, but if you stop it and just see what happened without the projection, then you're just confused and you don't know how to respond with wisdom.
I think
So if you stop the projection, then how do you know how to proceed, how to act, what to say, what to do?
I think then when you stop the projection, then you have more wisdom.
Then
When you have more wisdom.
wisdom.
Yeah, more wisdom. Because projections interfere with the wisdom. So because that's like projections like you already made up your mind. You already made up your mind. So there, most of the time, unfortunately, there's not much wisdom. So especially when it's like difficult situations, like when you get angry.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. So then your mind is pretty much made up that in your view.
You can see it happen. You can see it twisting.
Exactly. In your view, your kind of mind is made up, but unfortunately we are not aware that that's how mind tricks. And then you see, then you start to believe, then you start to react, then in the end, nobody benefits. So,
If you are confused about how to interpret what just happened, what should you do? If you see your projection and you want to stop it and untwist it, but you still have to respond somewhere, you still have to understand what happened,
I think
but you
that,
don't understand, what should you do?
So that response will be something positive. The response will be something positive. It's not going to be anger. It's going to be something else. Or maybe just take a time, take a space, just go somewhere else. not just sit there and argue because
No use.
not exactly no use. So that's like analyzing projections, benefits, temporary benefits like that. So you become more wiser,
Yeah.
and you I don't think that you will get confused because people worried. Of course, that people worried that they may get confused, but you gain more wisdom. So then your response will be not anger. Your response will be best case scenario will be like
More spacious.
exactly more spacious, or then like maybe like a way to find like sympathy. The best case scenario, where to find sympathy. That person is, for example, that person is not free from samsara. That person is also shouting because like that person is just solo.
Projecting on me, too.
Yeah, that person is just solo poison. Like that person is in pain. That person is angry. So that person is in pain. So when you just caught up, stuck with your projection, you don't see that. You don't see that. So now you start to see, that person is in deep pain. So that's why that person is shouting. So now at the moment it looks like no matter what I say, not going to help, probably better to just keep quiet, go somewhere else. Or like use, not easy, use gentle word, talk through, talk through kindly.
Okay, thank you.
So that we are worried like, so I think there's a lot of benefit. There's a lot of like there's many different kind of benefits. So eventually need to learn like otherwise or like I think unfortunately many complications that relate to the mind caused by perceptions, perceptions. Then believing that, and it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. There's something that drives us into the misery by our own projections, and it's not there. It's just projections. Then believing that, so then become uptight with that. So that there's no wisdom. There's wisdom. So total Tetakumni so true is no matter what kind of object, good, bad, neutral, when your six senses corresponding with those objects, so then immediate reaction is long before gone now. So what is the present? Total analysis very much present. So you totally analyze and get to the 1%, then go beyond 99%, then get to the 1%. There's really nothing to be upset. It's like that. Okay, Tetakumni so true. You don't know what Geshe Nanzo Jimbo Tashi the Nezu Jimbo Langishas. So that whole thing, as I mentioned, the Mahamudra teachings end with absent, present, same thing. Now, Madhib means present doesn't block absence. Absent does not, if I literally translate, absent does not block present, meaning they're there. They're both there. They both are there. But you see one part, then you lose another part. You see another part, you lose another part. It's very hard to see both of them there. Absent, present means same thing. Right now, it's totally two different things. In the end, it is one. That's how the Mahamudra teaching ended, actually, the last word. Tuanchi means synonym. Absent, present means same thing. Lamsang, noble path. That is the noble path. Now you are experiencing noble path, noble path. Yeah, then experience of the noble path will arise. Oh yeah. That's enough. So I don't want to drive you completely nuts. So so today I'm probably going to finish the 5 parameter concentration or samadhi. Okay. nganzo shindu chakse lüdi sembu neba nganzo simjin shi tsujin ndu nganzo tsuwa na pamba cheba le chiyames lüdi dewa topdap yungwa kuma chebas lüdi deba kuwa nganzo yo loyam jeba so like lüdi kachin do zumi junze je nganzo migi wele mamu soyes 가대 먼저 소주 리디 지양도 따나 리디 먼저 세와다 판바체바 지야메 So these all things here like it's like how to prioritize like there's something this is so important this is like anything since my whole lifetime with this could be object, or maybe like body, many things they are like, and this section saying none of them is important than like practice. Practice is should be the prioritized. Meaning able to guard your body, speech, mind. Guarding body, speech, mind is more important than thinking. Oh, this is the most important thing in my life. Maybe that become nothing. So, guarding 3 doors, that's the most important thing. That's what's the whole point, okay? 텔렌도 된가 저 신지 된도 아니 제바 당을 신지 세서 먼저 좁아라 집에 저번 집에 소소 세서 려다지 신지 된도 그저도 지지 그번 남한 테바 있는 건좀 되진도 손는 자진부터 봐있어 all the good things happening now and going to happen in the future is all the result of positivity of body, speech, mind. So that is the conclusion. No matter how it's said, that is the conclusion. So that needs to be kept in your mind and needs to see that as something very important that I can do little here, little there, and eventually do more of that, than less cursing. Like, this is all like, not human, should not say human nature, but human, that's what humans do. When they feel threat, they don't show compassion. But that's the perfect thing to show. When you feel fear, the powerful thing to do is show compassion, kindness, love, but human don't do. So, therefore, it kind of not every action so hoping to get better result, but choice that we make, that choice that leads to more complications. It all boils down to choice. We make choice. We make choice like we make choice every day. We make choice every day. And the very mechanism we choose to achieve. So if we are not look closely enough so that mechanism leads to something that you are not looking for. It doesn't lead to something that you're looking for. It leads to something you are not looking for. Then we start to think, oh, whose fault? Oh, it's not my fault. It's like this, his fault, it's her fault. That's why it happened. We never take responsibility. So that's why Master Shantideva, remember how to say, it's a choice. That the choice that you make leads to more complications. I think that's exactly Deva Dojang Timu, Deva Dojang have a wish to achieve happiness, have a wish to achieve happiness. Timu means like, could be like bad choice, making bad choice. Rangi Deva Dadajums. Your choice destroy your happiness. It's not like what choice, mechanism that you choose to like, no. So that's why Shantideva means Rangi Deva Dadajums. It's all boils on choice. So for health-wise, mind-wise, it's better for you if you choose to be positive. Then eventually it gets to the point, even the circumstance is so negative, you still manage to think something positive. How that happened? Through training. And like some people, they thought may never occur. Oh, I make choice. No, we make choice. It's not like predestined.
Predestined.
It's not like it's all decided. It's not like we make choice. You choose, you drink coffee or tea or juice or now there's like smoothie, more fancy juice. It's your choice. You choose thing. So mechanism that you choose. So starting Dharma allows you to make better choice for everyone. According to this practice, Mahayana Buddhist practice helps you to make better choice. That's good for everyone. So maybe there's a way to go to have more happiness in life. It's all boils down to choice. I think that eventually leads to contentment. How are you? Content. I'm content. I'm content. Like Rolling Stone, no satisfactions. Rolling Stone, no satisfactions. So contentment, I think content. That's a good answer. How are you? I'm content. Very good. So then, this is all about that, making choice, okay? Making choice. Hoping something good, the mechanism you choose, hoping to reach that, something good, and looking down on something, causing pain for something. The very mechanism you're using is not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not ethical. It's not healthy. There will be no positive result. What is that? Law of causality. Law of causality. That's all. Who decides? Nobody decides. It's just natural law of causality. If you like flies, you put sugar in your hand. Fly likes sugar. There comes. If you put chili, like jalapeno, and hoping to get some fly, there will be no fly, because they don't like jalapeno. So what is that? Causality. It's all a choice, okay? Then using other for your own happiness, probably not the best thing to do. Loving, caring, that's maybe best way to achieve something. 다 ngazu ngazu shele choda kera jindu juwa debulasa ngazu chima ngesundo chikawa hamsana. Just if you have idea, oh, do this, use this mechanism, you will be better up. Or that's the maybe way to stand up for yourself. Probably not. When you say the word stand up for yourself, are you referring to your happiness? What? That's not how you stand up for your happiness. Standing up for your own happiness is best is to practice compassion, bodhicitta, show some love, some respect. That's maybe you learn how to stand up for yourself. This life pretty well, next life best. Shouting, screaming, maybe you say, I'm standing up for myself, actually really not. Because your happiness is long before gone. So then nothing, sorry, it's not in the book, I just said it's not in the book. It's not in the book, sorry, I just said it's not in the book. No, shinji deduge chedo, jishi goba nam teba yina ngazo deje da so nam jache toba. Shinji deji chedo, shinji deduge chedo. Shinji deduge chedo. So, meaning sake of others' suffering and happiness. So then we play based on that. So then I think Namtok Julie, Namtok is now more sounds like drama. Or Samsara is town of drama. Everybody do drama. So that's why everybody drives everybody nuts. Drama. Kwa Namtok ki tongjena, jide chiji Roland Jus. It worldly concern, I think that's one of the great masters, Kadamambar. Kwa Namtok ki tongjena. Samsara is full of drama. Sometimes considered as a town that is full of drama. Jide chuje Roland Jus. It worldly concern, praise and so happy, criticize so down, that like meaning becoming very sensitive, makes you vulnerable. Jigden chuje, it worldly concern, it's like zombie roaming in that town, filled with drama, plus it worldly zombie. Effects here, the rope doesn't protect, throne doesn't protect, nothing protects, only your wisdom protects. Kwa namdoki tongjena jiden chuji jorolan jus. Today, Jesus was tenant. I think it's a Milari who said, that's where the very haunted cemetery is there. Haunted cemetery. So there's like ritual performance for zombie. So then begging Lama, if there's like some ritual for zombie, do this zombie ritual here in this town. You know, so, that's very true, Jiden Chuje. I think Saint Francis, who talks to animal, Saint Francis, I think practice it really concerned, begging his disciple to criticize him. I'm not asking them to praise, asking them to criticize. Maybe that saint understood. That's zombie. He doesn't want his life. He doesn't want his life to be influenced by zombie. So only way to get rid of that zombie really concern is begging his students to criticize him. That's true. So somebody there's something to gain. Somebody just praised, but there's not much. There's nothing to gain, or maybe pride or arrogant. That's all. Oh, there's a sideline. Shinji dedu gechedu jishi gobanam teba ina. So it's not good, practically it's not good just to think about yourself, only think about yourself. That's called selfishness. Rangchenji is not good. It's only thinking about your need. There's nothing for others, there's nothing. How you get this idea that's the best way to survive? It's completely ignorance. It's completely ignorance. It's very important in Mayan, particularly Mayan traditions, it's very, very important. I said this 1,000 times. Dunga Tamusame meditation, nobody wants any suffering, needs to understand that very clearly. It's nothing to do with religious belief, it's just a fact. Nobody wants, look around, nobody wants suffering. Is that clear? It's very important to think nobody wants. What people want? Happiness. Be part of that. You will gain something. Don't become obstacle for that. You don't gain anything. You don't get anything. So that is very fundamental things. Exchanging oneself with others. That understanding needs to be there right from the beginning. Dunga Tamusana meditations. That create the foundation to have some sympathies. Nobody. So that's the fact. It's nothing to do with religious belief, nothing to do with Buddhism. There's the core Mayan teachings, the foundation of the Mayan teachings. Very. So, Shinji Deduki Cheto Chishi Gyobanam Cheba Ina, time to time, not 24 hours, 7 days a week. How about me? You are the one who is doing that. You are going to be benefited. No need to worry. It doesn't need to be worried like, oh, I'm doing this for myself. No need to worry like that. Yourselves already included. How? You are the one who's doing this practice. Yourselves already included. You get benefit. If there's any benefit, you will receive the first. Nobody else will receive the first benefit. Shinji deduki chetus. Sake of others, difficulties, happiness. There's something that needs to take into considerations. Not just my problem, my happiness. Don't act like you are the only one looking for happiness, nobody else. They don't look for happiness. Don't assume. That's like incorrectly assuming consciousness. Incorrectly assuming consciousness. Wrong assumptions. Yeah, incorrect assumptions. Shinji deduki chetus. Very powerful word. Shinji deduki chetus. Chishi gyobanam teba ina. If you met halfway, not like 24 hours, 7 days a week, maybe here, there, if you consider their needs, their difficulties, you will get benefit. And people start to trust, people start to believe, people feel good, people feel secure, less fear. Very good. Animal too, animal. No religions, no school, nobody teaching them. Only way to get closer to them, you be kind to them. And I frequently use my backyard squirrel as an example. How I become close to them, how they come now, take the food from my hand. Trust. Not overnight, few months, because so that eventually they realize I'm not the kind of person going to harm them. So they feel comfortable, they feel less fear, and their knowledge of the food gain, their knowledge of the food become, they are like, how is it? Their aspiration for food grow. Their aspirations for food, their aspiration for walnut, the best nut, to grow. So they kind of believe if they come there. So jumping on my railings, looking through the glass. Hello, where are you? Are you eating your breakfast? I cannot see, I don't see. then come to the glass, then just sit like this, exactly like this. Put their hand and go like this, stand like, go like this. Hello, come on, time for breakfast. And I enjoy, I feel like did something good. Not expecting anything from them, so they have nothing to give from me, they have nothing to give to me. Kind of makes me feel good. When I feel good, not because I eat something, there's mental peace, there's mental happiness. That is the mental happiness. So if you can do that with the animals, we can definitely do that with the human, but we need to think, think of their problem and happiness a little bit, not 100%, little bit. Their happiness and suffering also need to take into consideration. So that's good thing to do. Okay. Then there's the second line. His only says, that's how you achieve happiness. That's how you create merit. Very true. I'm not sure next life I may become squirrel. If I become squirrel, so I don't need to worry about food. One of them probably become human, so they will go to Costco, maybe buy walnut, then feed me every single day. So that is not negative selfish. That's a good selfish. 다 실리 초다 깨닫지도 주와도 데불라스 맞아 지몽은 제거베 치 수보 이동 미워다 냠다 렘바다 붙자와 레서 텔레도 dingazu 케진 케 중체네 시엔나바니도 초도 수와이나 맞아 지마 된도로 지신스 treating other fairly with dignity with respect with love kindness, compassion, you get the most benefit. You get immense benefit. For this life, you'll be much happier, much calmer. If something goes on, life after this, it's going to be something good, wonderful. Yes. No, chima ngado chima dendro ji wang dang demba ju ngaju shen nam la zewang ki lega da shabju dudu chupa tang shen nam la samshin meba 강에 tsizu meba ina ngaju jewa ji me do tinte tiyo do jeshi tana tetagi yobu re jewa le ngaju shenpen de dewa duba ina jabu da uti do jewa le. It's not just taking care of this life, it's like taking care of if something goes on, using this life and taking care of this life, of course, then many more lives in the future. Take care of that. Nature of law of causality cannot be underestimated. Causality is quite important. People need to understand. Karma is not like religious dogma. What goes around comes around. That's not religious dogma. That's fact. That is the fact. Karma is nothing more than that kind of this. What goes around comes around kind of sums up. Whole teaching of karma sums up there. Why? What comes around goes around? What is that? Why is that? Nobody decides. What is that? That is natural law of causality. What is called in Sanskrit karma, Tibetan called lay, in English called actions. That's all. Every action, reaction. That's what it's called. It's not that complicated. Oh yeah, this is 근데 대단히 시체 봤으면 표현 나가지 봤으면 이미 so now this sums up. That is the conclusion of cherishing other. You get maximum benefit. Now here in the West, like people talk about self-love, self-compassion. Moment you have compassion towards somebody else, that is self-compassion. Moment you love someone, that is a self-love. It's not different because you are the one who is doing that. You're loving something, that is your love. It's not like you are taking somebody's love. That's your love. is a mental thing. Love is the mental peace, mental happiness. That's what it is. Mental happiness, mental peace. Okay? Now moving on. Just think about unreasonable selfishness. That is the driving engine of all the problems. That's the driving engine of all the problems. Just don't need to believe, please analyze. Buddha gives us full freedom. Buddha does not want us to just believe because he says so. He highly encourages everyone analyze. Because Buddha knows people start to think. Down the road, it's just better. Analyze. Is this selfishness is the driving force of all my complications, all my misery? Analyze. Please analyze. Analyze. If you find out that's true, minimize. How? Think a little bit about others. Think a little bit about others. Don't just take. Give something. Give something. Why? They're looking for something. Exactly like you. You are looking for something. And you have this wrong idea. Oh, just take. Sooner or later, it will not work. It will not work. Give something. Love. Hug. Smile. Give something. They feel better because they are getting something they are looking for. And you are getting, when they are happy, you are getting something. Yeah, you like to be around happy people. You don't like to be around miserable people. Because of your very action, makes them comfortable, feel less fear, or feel secure. Then you are getting something. Oh, like that. That's exactly like that. This is the driving engine of all our misery, is like selfishness. My way, highway, that attitude, that drives you all your problems. Been doing this, no progress, been doing this. But that could end. It could end. You have power to end. You have power to end that kind of like attitude. All your happiness been destroyed. Not just that, other people's happiness been destroyed, and nobody get anything. That's like then now when you look at yourself, that's the case. When you look at from a little bit within the family, that's the case. In the community, that's the case. In the country, that's the case. The whole world. So this all the problems, unfortunately, the conflict in the world is driven by that selfishness. They're driven by that. Then in the end, it's not good. Jigta dunga so jungi jade shiwale deche tiku dala chishi chas. Shantideva considered that is like the ghost. That ghost, selfishness is the ghost. That caused me all the problems. Kind of like scare me to death. That caused all. No, this is like negative things. Okay. Let's go. So now looks like 3, 4, 5. Sorry, not going to finish today. 5 more pages next Wednesday. Looks like, no guarantee. Looks like it's going to finish, no guarantee. Yeah, so maybe let's stop here. So then, I was asked last week in Washington, D.C., the Geshe Center, they're like house Geshe house about Bodhisattva vow is the part of the schedule. I said, are you more excited about the rituals, ceremony? So I may see you again next year, but no, nothing is guaranteed. In Buddhism, everything is impermanent, nothing is guaranteed. So then I will do the ceremony. Meanwhile, try to be kind, compassionate, kind, loving, caring. That's what Bodhisattva vow is all about. Get exciting about the ceremony, then when it's come down to practical level, there's no kindness, there's no love, there's no compassion, there's no caring, that's not good. And I request them, meanwhile, till I see next time, so they can practice, you can be kind. No need words like, oh, be kind to myself, be kind to myself. The moment you be kind to somebody else, that's exactly that's how you're being kind to yourself. Doesn't have to be word like that, or kind to yourself, self-compassion. When you have compassion, that is your compassion. It's not like somebody just give you to compassion. Not like that. That is self-compassion. Compassion is not different than self-compassion, because you are the one who's generating sympathy. That's your sympathy. That's your compassion. That's your love. That's your care. So that's why when you do those things, your mind get into peace. Your mind into peace. When you get angry, then your mind is not peace. When you get jealous, then your mind is not in peace. When you have compassion, love, caring, so then your mind is in peace. You are the first person who benefited. So then from there, of course, other people, animal, squirrel, bird, all of that get benefit. They benefit, okay? Oh yeah, so me, all my friends here, physically in the center, all my friends online, so that's what we try to do, day-to-day life. So that's the purpose of being on this planet. That's the purpose of being on this planet, being kind, being compassionate, more caring, more loving. That is the purpose of existing on this planet. That is the purpose. That is the meaning of this life. That's the meaning, the most profound meaning of this life is being kind. That's the purpose. So you could achieve that every day in little, small level, little bit. That we human can do because we are smart. Here, this brain is smart. We can do, okay? Oh, yeah. So then, using that kindness, that you've been kind to somebody, using that kindness as a base, then multiply. So then, may I wish to have this kind of caring, loving, compassionate attitude towards each and every breathing, living being on this planet. Wow, wow, wow. Then you created so much merit right there. So much merit. So then you remember the kindness of the squirrel showing at your door. Then you remember, because without that, whatever joy you get from feeding squirrel, it will be not there because there are no squirrel. So that using that as a foundation to start to then pray to the dedication, wish that they have to have this kind of like connection with every living being, like person is giving me, that person not expecting anything, I'm giving them somebody, I'm not expecting anything, pure give. It's pure love, pure give, like unconditional love. So mother probably knows much better than anybody else. Practically, mother knows than anybody else. Wait, now stop here.
Please turn to page 235 and 236, and we'll read the general dedication prayers. Gewa di du da lama sa ge du gyune
chu sen chu
rinpoche,
ma
ma
ke
ke
pa nam
panam
ke
ke
kyu
gyuchi,
ke
ke
wa
wan
nyam ba
yamba me
me
payang, gone gondu pelwa shok. Jamper power jita ke padang, kundu zampo de yande jinte,
te da kunji jesu dalur gyawa
Gewa
de
dida tanche rap tungo. Dusun shepe gewa
gyawa
tanche
tanche
ki,
ngowa
ngowa
gangla
gangla
chokto
chotunga
ngama
pade,
dashe
danshe
gewe
gewe
tsawa
tsawa di
dekwe
kun kyang,
sampo
sampo
cheche
chuchu rap
ram
tuno ki. Dagi jine sape
gyawa
gewa di,
de
tenda
tendan dowa
dowa
kunla
kula gampe dang,
chepara
Sepa
jesu
Jesu lo
lobsa
sanda
tawa
pai,
tempe
tempe nimpo
nimbo
rindu
rindu
sao
sanye
jesho. And then the long life pairs, I think Patty and Hemant have raised their hand. I don't know what, I have a note that they raised their hand, like they have a question. Patty and Hemant?
continue dedication continue
Oh, okay. First for His Holiness. Gandhira we kowe shinkam dir pendan dewa malu jungwene chere zigwan tenzing yatsoi shape site bardu tengyu chi. Then on page 245 for Sarah J. Cancer Rinpoche Jessen Lo Sandal. Jonu iya nalang wa shotu awatare tsembara sopa lo sangyewe de ton le pelcho shasyun gengyu lama sowa de. And then the back cover for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher, assembly of the children of victorious one, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infant lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice. You wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged, incomparable venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings you suddenly departed peace, what a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truths of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of victorious ones, may the smile of a new reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortune disciples. And then for Geshe's long life on the inside front cover of the Gold Prayer Book. Gewe lam la dempe de puncho, leshe dampa tewe ni moje, churki zawa mi ton shenyen chok, rapa ponwe lama zapten chi. Supreme God, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And then the long life prayer for Geshe Sampo. Gewe churki bao charao tenching, pil dan long me dan yak ni la sang, zamper jaiwe nin chen da jepe, shenen chenpo kutserap tenchi. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities, and keep the instructions of glorious Guru in your heart. You pass day and night with noble activities. Great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And then 7 Tara mantras for all beings. Om Taritu Taritu Re Soha. 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 Om Taritu Taritu Re Soha.
good night good night Come on. Joy is going back to Nalanda Monastery in France to become monk. So, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Good night, everyone.